should be activated now. Go ahead and double check here real quick. Just make sure this is working. I'm going to go over to my phone, make sure your live stream is on. And if it is, I'll be keeping an eye on my phone to make sure. Yep, it says. Alright, I'm live now. So. Okay. Right now there is one tornado warning in Oklahoma. It is this one near Okmulgee. Goodness. And there is this massive cluster of supercells forming in eastern Oklahoma City, and this one little supercell out here in southwestern portions, it just underwent a few mergers. Started out here southwest of Chickasha, underwent several mergers, and this is all heading to the northeast into Oklahoma City. There is a little bit of shear with this. This is kind of lost its severe thunderstorm warning, but... Alright. Alright, you're gonna do... Alright, give me a second. Okay, there we go. Anyways, this has kind of lost its... Oh, what did I do there? Oh, okay, I just figured out something cool. Anyways, this kind of lost... This storm out here in the southwestern Oklahoma City area does have a kind of a little bit of an impingement on the southern side of the storm. I am watching that. But this does appear like it is very, very quickly falling apart. And out here to the east, there's a kind of a bigger group of supercells. These are heading northeast, and there's this one lone cell here, currently just on the west side of Okmulgee, and is continuing off to the north. Just crossed Highway 56. Here is that hook echo. This is where the tornado will be if it touches the ground. It does. It's going to okay. Storm relative velocity. The overall. Now this is the hook, but the mesocyclone has weakened, so this is probably going to be allowed to expire. Here, it is still an active tornado warning, but I do think it will expire later on. Where does that? There's another tornado warning up in Michigan, which is very interesting. There was a couple of tornadoes reported out here in southern Michigan a while back. About an hour ago, I believe. But there's a couple. Looks like an embedded hook echo back here. Unless these things continue undergoing mergers. Right now, here's a big cluster, and currently it looks like this supercell is trying to remain isolated. And if that's the case, Tulsa, you're gonna have to watch out for this supercell. It does have a little bit of an embedded hook back here near Shroud or Stroud. Stroud, Oklahoma. You're gonna have to watch this storm pretty closely as well. There is a mesocyclone with it, some low-level rotation. It's not strong enough for a tornado warning. And Oklahoma City, I don't think you're going to have to worry about too much about this storm anymore, for at least at the moment. It does look like it is weakening. Right now, the worst of it is to the east, and this is going to continue up to the north. Was this updated? What was that? No? Okay, that was weird. Anyways, again, this is all going to continue kind of off to the... Oh, it expired. That tornado warning is now expired. There are no more tornado warnings in Oklahoma, Kansas, or Nebraska. The only tornado warning is up in Michigan now. These storms are still kind of early on in their life cycle, technically. This one right here is the most concerning one, in my opinion, because this is getting pretty close to the Tulsa area. And this storm back here has pretty much dying off. Probably raining where I'm at, actually. But yeah, definitely watching these storms. Looks like these may undergo a merger. Not entirely worried about this storm back here, but this big one right here, trying to remain isolated, is kind of trying to stay separated. It just kind of consumed this cell to the south. Look at that, it just consumed it. So we definitely have to keep an eye on these as they continue northeast. Going here. Yeah. Let's go down here. Oh, look at this. It still has a little bit of a hook on it. Watching that as it continues, pretty much trying to remain parallel of Highway 75 there. Let's go up here. Is this like it's trying to tell me whatever that is up there in Michigan? But again, keep trying to watch these storms. Let's go and see it. Oh, okay, now it's tornado warned. Okay, right here, just northeast of Shandor, Oklahoma. This is going up towards Tulsa. If you know anybody from Tulsa, go ahead and tell them to get ready to get into the safe spot. Here it is, just south of Stroud, Oklahoma. There is the area of circulation. Going into storm relative velocity. And it's let's see. Let's get a better look down at. Yeah, right to site in Norman. This is a brand new tornado warning. This here is that mesocyclone. This is where the tornado is going to be. It is currently traveling northeast towards Tulsa, Broken Arrow, Sapulpa, Oklahoma, the Tulsa metro area. It has been strengthening for the last several minutes, and I did mention this thing is trying to stay all by itself. Right now, it does look like it's pulling in this little supercell to the north. It might actually be splitting a little bit. That's very interesting, but look what it did right here to this storm. It just consumed it right into there. When these supercells undergo mergers like that, they can become tornadic very quickly, and that does appear to be the case with this supercell. Does have some pretty big hail with it, quarters, golf balls, maybe larger back there. But right now, these are kind of clustering up into bigger groups of storms. Still watching this one here moving north as well. And as this storm right here continues off to the northeast towards Tulsa, Sapulpa, this is going to head into a more metropolitan area. It's going to briefly move down to the south to these storms. Right now, this one's kind of trying to stay by itself. This one has almost like a backwards hook on it. This has a little hook on it as well near north of Pauls Valley. Gonna watch that storm as well as it continues off to the east-northeast. It looks like it does have a little mesocyclone with it. Gonna watch that closely. Let's go back up here to the Tulsa storm velocity. It's pretty tight area of circulation right here, just southeast of Stroud. That is tightening. Your tornado is going to be back up here. This is just south of I-44. Milfay, this may just barely miss you to the northwest. But if I live in north, northwest, or west, or even downtown Milfay, Oklahoma, I'd be getting to my safe spot immediately. Because you are still in the path of this storm. Probably another couple more warnings elsewhere. Again, here's that mesocyclone. Here's where that tornado is going to be. Let's go ahead and see if there's any potential wafted debris. No, there's no wafted debris. This, at the moment, isn't on the ground. Here's the hook echo. Your tornado is going to be back up in here. It does appear like there is a bit of an auxiliary cell on the backside of this. This is most likely helping boost vorticity and spin on the surface of this thing. Let's go and see if that was another just a severe this morning. It was. Again, this is the only tornadic supercell right now in Oklahoma. This is heading up towards Tulsa. Again, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Very tight circulation. Here's the hook echo. You can clearly see it back up here, just east of Stroud, Oklahoma. Let's go and watch its evolution here. This is just south of I-44. Circulation started at, back here near Sparks, Oklahoma, and has been continuing to travel northeast, getting stronger along the way. Again, if you live up in Bristow, Oklahoma, this is pretty much going to probably try to hug I-44. Might just cross I-44. This is going to continue off to the northeast. 'Cause I definitely have to keep an eye on this thing for sure. Has been strengthening the past couple minutes. This is where your tornado is going to be, is back up in here. This is pretty much right. This is coming up right onto I-44. Stroud, this missed you just barely to the east. Milfay, this is going to miss you to the north. But in case this thing tries to take a easterly shove one way or another, it's most likely not. This thing is all trying to stay pretty much all by itself. Right now, it is by itself. Its main issue is going to be these storms back here, this cluster of supercells. And this may be a bit of a left split coming off the supercell. Still keeping a very close eye on it. Hail sizes are increasing with this. This cell in the Oklahoma City Metro, that is gone. That is just going to die off. No threat for Oklahoma City, the central or southern Oklahoma City. This is all going to be off to the east-northeast now. Let's go ahead and travel down to the southwest. Here, there is currently no noticeable cells trying to pop up off the dry line. The dry line is back here, so that's good. But right now, we're going to stay up on this storm as it moves up towards Tulsa. And there is this other little supercell, still has a little mesocyclone, still has a hook with it. Let's go into velocity again here. Again, here's where the tornado is going to be. This is if there's a tornado on the ground, it has already crossed I-44. Here's the new radar sweep. Let's go and see this here. I'm gonna go and bring this down to 14 frames. This is heading northeast. There was just a new radar sweep, so we're gonna wait for that to load here for a moment. Let's see what's going on. Mission. Yep, just about what I expected. Again, let's go ahead and set new radar sweep here. We're currently still, this probably already crossed I-44. Watching this closely. Again, here's the most dangerous part of the storm. There's golf ball, half-dollar size hail up here in the core. But right now, again, watching this hook echo. And it's going to watch it evolve a little bit here. Definitely still noticeable. Has a, little appendage back here as well. This could help, boost vorticity and circulation in the actual mesocyclone. Or this could become a mesocyclone itself later on. But again, Tulsa, I'd be thinking in my safe spot. Let's go ahead and get down here. Bristow, Oklahoma, Depew, Oklahoma. I'd be getting to my safe spot now. You need to get to the lowest level, centermost point of your house. Shamrock, Oklahoma. This looks like it is going to miss you to the south. But even up as far north as Shamrock, I'd be thinking of my safe spot in case this thing tries to take a northerly turn. Let's go ahead and come down back to the south to these storms right now. Kind of a line almost right now. What is that? Maybe embedded circular. I don't think that's like gonna do much anything, but again, a lot of these are still spinning. A lot of these storms have mesocyclones on them. But again, this is going to be the most dangerous one here. You can actually see the hook even more clearly here. That's kind of velocity now. Yep. This is looking higher up, but still keeping a very close eye on this supercell for sure. There is storm chasers coming up on it now. I do have my live stream and Radar Omega on my phone at the moment, so I can kind of peek into what storm chasers are seeing on the ground. Let's go ahead and see if this thing will work with me today. Again, this is your tornado is going to be pretty much right on top of I-44 now. If not have already crossed it. We're going to see what it says in the next radar sweep. Might be sticking down to the south, actually. Let's see this. Saying Western Creek County, northeastern Oklahoma. Again, still watching this supercell out here. Currently still going off to the northeast. A couple storms ongoing near Broken Arrow, southern Tulsa. Watching those as well. It doesn't appear like my radar Omega. Trying to look at storm chaser footage on the ground as well. It doesn't appear like it's wanting to work with me though. Okay. Let's go and look at the storm right now. Going up towards Bixby, Oklahoma. Yeah, that mesocyclone's like pretty much gone. It's still got some shear with it back there. Still has a little bit of a mesocyclone, but it's uh weakening, starting to weaken out now. Let's go ahead and see what this does here. Where is this on? Let's go ahead and go up to this. That looks interesting. Wow, yeah, look at that nice little hook here. This is looking probably several hundred feet up from that radar site. Again, this is probably already crossed I-44. This is taking a moment to load. Let's go ahead and go into 3D mode here. Yeah, here's the mesocyclone. This looks like pulling in showers here. Kind of watch those closely as well. Right now, again, this is trying to stay all by itself. It's trying to stay alone. That's how these storms like to do it. They don't like having buddies. They don't like having other supercells in close proximity. So these cells back here from Cushing down to the Shawnee area in eastern Oklahoma City, these are also having an influence on this storm and its mesocyclone. No confirmed tornado on the ground as of now. That can change pretty quickly in this environment. And right now it is pretty much right on I-44. Again, if not already past it. So gonna have to keep watching this here. Alright, let's go to CC as well. Depew, Oklahoma, Pulaski, Bristow, get to your safe spots immediately. Why is this giving me warnings for severe thunderstorm warnings? That's shouldn't be doing that. Again, here is look at that hook back here. This is going to be continuing to rotate, spin. It is trying. Looks like it's trying to really try to spin up into a tornado. There's no confirmed tornado on the ground as of now, but again, that can change very, very quickly, and the environment is currently in. No debris signature, which is good. Let's go ahead and go south and see these storms again. Looks like this little cell's trying to escape this one. But this is likely going to go north and bump into that developing cluster KLCS storm movement there. Does look like, still kind of look a little like a hook down here, just northeast of Paul's Valley. Gonna watch this storm down here for sure. Because it is, again, kind of by itself, and it may undergo a merger with this storm back here east of Purcell. Gonna watch that too. Let's go ahead and go into Kansas here real quick. We're watching these cells, these little storms here from Nebraska down to Kansas, watching those to develop as well. And kind of waiting here. And look at that. Yeah, that's trying to wrap up nicely here. Tornado's going to be back up in that hook echo. It's kind of trying to almost hug I-44. So if you're on I-44 moving either southwest or northeast, get off the highway. You do not want to be with other cars. Being in a car is terrible for storms. And this is just continuing to tighten up here. Definitely starting to tighten up back up here, especially over here, pretty much right on the highway. Again, if you live in Depew, Oklahoma, you need to get to your safe spot now. This is going to get really, really close. Up next is Bristow and maybe Kellyville if this thing keeps itself together and stays as a discrete supercell. And eventually, Sapulpa, Jenks, and eventually even possibly downtown Tulsa. Again, that's just if this supercell can hold itself and keep itself together. Just new radar suit for reflectivity. Let's go ahead and check that. It's still trying to stay isolated. That hook echo is still becoming more and more pronounced. Again, there's storm chasers currently trying to converge on this supercell here. Man, this is gonna be going to a populated area for sure. Let's go ahead and go to reflectivity, see if that updated. And it did. Ooh, that's not looking good. Okay, the wall cloud, the mesocyclone, has crossed I-44 now. This is north of I-44. Depu, I continue looking, get into a safe spot. Here's the inflow. Here's the outflow. This is the couplet. This is where the tornado is going to be. Pulaski and Bristow, Oklahoma. You guys are going to have to really think of your safe spot as well. Get to your safe spot immediately as this continues off to the east, north, to the north, northeast. Okay, Nebraska. Let's go ahead and. Oop, what? At the moment, there is a couple cells up here in. Oops, golly. There's a couple cells here and there. So keeping an eye on Nebraska, southeast Nebraska. Kind of watching from Lincoln, Nebraska down to Great Bend, Kansas, and even out to Manhattan, Kansas. Watching cells to develop there as well. Right now we're on this tornadic storm here in Oklahoma, northeast Oklahoma. Strong supercell, strong hook echo now with a little auxiliary, some auxiliary cells behind it. As might let's see what it's trying to do here. Here's that possible developing tornado northwest of Depew, Oklahoma. Strong inflow. This is going to be your tornado right here. This is heading up towards north. Oh, here it is. Again, trying to almost hug on pretty much directly on I-44. If you're on I-44, going either direction, get off the highway. You cannot be on the highway, especially during rush hour. Let's see here. Yeah, it's reminder there, I guess. Let's go and look at debris again. That's close, but that's not debris. Close, but still some very tight rotation. This is going to be north of Depew. Depew, you're probably going to feel some of these winds coming in. Yeah, 50, 60 mile per hour winds, give or take. That's inflow going into this storm. It is still pretty early on. I do expect tornado activity to increase as the night goes on. Definitely still got a couple of supercells up near Tulsa. And kind of watching this one as well. This had a tornado warning with it down here near Ekamulji. So watching that, watching this as well. This supercell is trying its hardest to stay away from this line, this cluster to its west and southwest. So far, it is managing to stay that way. Oklahoma City, you're in the clear. Supercell, that was near Chickasha, has now diminished. It is over Oklahoma City, but that is just a normal rain shower now. So, Oklahoma City, you should be in the clear now for the rest of the evening. I'll still be kind of watching for any extra development off the dry line and down here in northwest Texas. But for the most part, right now, tornado warning again for out here southwest of Tulsa. And this is gonna be a Creek County tornado warning for Creek County, Oklahoma. This is still heading northeast Bristow, Oklahoma. This is gonna be kind of messy. It's starting to get messy back here, so let's go to velocity here real quick. Here's the here's where the tornado will be if it's on the ground. Let's go ahead and actually look at the last 7 frames here. Okay, it does look like it's taking a northern turn. And if this is the case, then this tornado might be occluding. This mesocyclone might be occluding. That's what these supercells do. They'll produce 1 or 2 very weak tornadoes, maybe. There has not been a confirmed tornado with this supercell, but this is starting to occlude. That means most of the cyclone's going back into the core, and a new one is going to take over. Might have a new one developing back here already. Let's go ahead and look at this here. There it is. The tornado warning continues. And again, this supercell is all by itself. This thing is trying to organize and stay tornadic. So, and we're gonna have to keep a close eye on this in case this thing does attempt to recycle. But again, circulation started way out towards Sparks, Oklahoma. And again, look at this. It is starting to occlude now to the north. This is taking that northern shove. Again, that's when this mesocyclone starts to recycle. And sometimes you can actually get a brief tornado out of this. Depew, Oklahoma, you're still probably getting some damaging winds out of this currently. So let's go and look for debris. That doesn't look like much going on there. Yeah, let's go ahead and go back down south to check up on these storms down here. Definitely really, really disorganized. Still definitely watching these cells to do anything. So, let's see here. Maybe still a little mesocyclone down there to the trying to develop. Does look like little impendage trying to develop there. And again, these two storms might undergo a merger, so we're gonna have to see what what happens there when those two merge. Let's go ahead and go back up here. Tornado warning continues for Creek County, Oklahoma. Let's go ahead and this is only radar indicated, and this is Western Creek County, Oklahoma. Again, let's see here. Again, it still looks a little disorganized, but still looks a little still trying to tighten up there. And again, this is starting to occlude. It was heading more. Hang on. Sorry. It was kind of heading northeast. Now it is trying to take a turn to the north. And this is because the mesocyclone is starting to occlude. Still gonna watch this supercell because it can still produce a tornado when the mesocyclone is starting to occlude back into the core. But Tulsa, you're gonna have to watch this supercell all by itself, and it is still continuing off to the northeast. And there still is a very noticeable clear slot back here. This supercell trying to stay all by itself. It is. Here, let's go into velocity real quick. This is currently. Oh, I have to click and drag. Oh, I do. Okay. This tornado is current. If this is on the ground, this tornado is on the ground. If it is currently about 35 miles southwest of Tulsa. Oops. And there we are. Yeah, okay, that tightened. Still trying to stay tight. Strong inflow winds going into this. Let's go and see what this model the radar is picking up. 50, 55. Still some decent inflow going into this mesocyclone, this area of circulation here. It's ooh. Hang on. Let's go ahead and go back into. Here's the area of circulation. It is still tight. It is still tight enough to get a tornado warning out of it. But I didn't like that for sure. I didn't like that very much. Here's the hook, still pretty clearly visible back here. Let's go back to the velocity. Here's tight area spin north of Depew, Oklahoma. Depew, Oklahoma, you are safe now. This is to your northeast, but you still do have but you do still have some storms out here. Shandor, McLeod, Nuella. These are currently still moving northeast. Let's go ahead and stay locked up with this storm. Looks like the Hook Echo is still trying to stay tight. Oh, that's not good. If this is not a tornado, this probably is a tornado developing. This is going to be just northwest of Bristow. Almost. That's not. It doesn't look too much like debris, but that needs to be watched carefully. All right, here it is. Here is where a possible tornado is starting to develop. This is going to be northwest of Bristow, Oklahoma. Very strong, very, very strong inflow winds going into this thing. 64 miles per hour. This is still looking decently high up, couple hundred feet, several hundred feet off the ground. But even then, this is still getting closer and closer to Tulsa. Possible tornado in development now, northwest of Bristow, Oklahoma. This is moving north. It looked like it may have tried to occlude, but it is currently heading northeast again. Only tornadic storm in the plains right now. This is actually the only tornado warning in the United States. Strong couplet, potentially a developing tornado now. This is going to be, let's go in. If this is on the ground, this is going to be, about 6 miles, northwest of Bristow, heading northeast. We're gonna have to watch this thing very closely, watch what it does. Because here's the, looks like wrapping rain, right now, back into it. There's a very good chance you will not see this. If this is a tornado on the ground, you will not see it coming. Yeah, storm chasers have a view on the lowering. Luckily, right now it's generally not heavy rain, but there is a bowl shape right now. Storm chasers all over this thing. This thing isn't looking too great. This is definitely a wall cloud. Very low to the ground. This circulation is pretty strong. Here it is back here, still. Looking at storm chaser footage right now. I can't show storm chaser footage on YouTube because copyright reasons, but I can go ahead and use it on my phone and tell y'all what's happening. Very difficult to actually see what's going on a little bit though. There's like a little donut hole here, a little reflectivity hole. Watching that very closely as well. Again, here's that area is spin. Yeah, very low wall cloud. This thing is very close to, could be very close to developing a tornado, and if it does, it could be a decently strong one. Right now, so yeah, 70-mile-per-hour winds. This is inflow from the south going into this wall cloud, this mesocyclone. Unfortunately, it does look like it is starting to kind of wrap around it rain. So gonna have to watch that very closely for sure. This is still heading northeast. Influence. This is damaging influence. If this is down on the surface, so ooh, if this isn't a tornado, yeah, I'm gonna be beyond shocked. Man, this is interesting. Okay, here, this is where the tornado will be. Right now, again, let's go ahead and this is gonna be about 4.5 miles northwest of Bristow. If this isn't a tornado yet, it is developing. Oh man, this is, yeah. This storm is definitely, this storm could definitely drop if a tornado right now if it wanted to. Right now, storm chaser footage showing. I can see. Let's see this here. There's storm chasers looking directly into this thing. Little reflect. Looks like a little reflectivity hole. Right there. Here's the tornado. Again, this is going to be northwest of Bristow. This can be, wow. This is not good. This thing's got to be really close to developing a tornado. Still going. Kind of see if reflectivity is updated. Let's see what this is now, actually. 80 mile per hour. Yeah, 80. 80-mile-per-hour winds get. Okay, Storm Chaser. I'm hearing Storm Chasers say there's a tornado on the ground now. There's going to be a potential. This is. Let's see here. Okay, tornado in progress. It is now on the ground. Right here. Storm Chasers confirmed tornado. I am seeing the footage live right now. It is a cone tornado northwest of Bristow, Oklahoma. It is on the ground. Full condensate to the ground. This is full tornado live right now. This is a cone tornado on the ground right now. This is going to be. The tornado is going to be 4.3 miles northwest of Bristow. Cone tornado on the ground right now. If you live in Bellevue, Oklahoma, Hayburn, and generally northeast of this storm, you're going to have to get to your safe spot immediately. Confirmed tornado. This is on the ground. It is full condensate. Cone tornado right now. And this couplet is very, very strong. This could turn into a strong tornado. This couplet's very strong. Again, this started not too long ago, about maybe 15, 20 minutes ago. A very strong couplet. Very strong gate to gate. This thing is going to head towards Tulsa. It is a large tornado now. This thing is very rapidly strengthening tornado. Right now, near. Again, this is very close. This observed tornado. Yep, radar is now saying observed. This is a very large cone tornado now developed on the ground. It is in a very favorable environment, and the supercell is mostly by itself. Again, right now. Let's see here. Yeah, look. Alright, the tornado right now is getting very close to Highway 16, Oklahoma Highway 16. Let's go ahead and see this couplet. Wow, that is 102 mile per hour to 15. This is a strong tornado now in progress. This is heading towards Bellevue, Oklahoma. Right now it is about 3 miles southwest. This is heading northeast. Bellevue, Oklahoma, northwest Hayburn. Anybody on I-44 heading northeast or southwest, this thing is going to try to beeline it towards Tulsa without a doubt. This thing is again, cone tornado. This is confirmed by storm chasers on the ground. It is getting bigger. And at full condensate to the ground, it is widening. It is getting stronger. It is getting larger. It is starting to almost wedge out in a way. So yeah, this is a strong tornado. I do expect a PDS tornado warning here very, very soon. Again, here's your tornado. This thing is moving northeast very quickly. This touched down very quickly. It is getting larger. It is getting stronger. Strong cone tornado, again, in progress near Bellevue, Oklahoma. Waiting for this radar update for sure. There it is. There's the tornado. Debris signature now on correlation on CC. This is a debris signature going right towards Bellevue, Oklahoma. Let's go ahead and see. There may have been homes back up in here that just got hit. Yeah, confirmed tornado on the ground. It is getting stronger. Wow, look at that. Look at that wrap up back up in there. And again, here it is. Oh, that hook looks very weird, but your tornado is going to be back up in here. Again, strong cone tornado. It is, again, observed, confirmed on the ground. It still is on the ground. And then here's that debris signature. This is going towards Bellevue, Oklahoma, heading east-northeast. Let's go ahead and go into split mode. Again, this is still on the ground. It looks like condensate has temporarily lifted, but I would not guarantee that is still not on the ground. This is still on the ground. It's not fully condensated, so you may not see it, but this is still a very strong area of spin. Here it is now. There's your velocity. Here's your debris on the left. Again, Bellevue, Oklahoma, you need to get to your safe spot now. Time is pretty much up. This thing is knocking on your door. It is on the ground. A strong tornado. In progress still. It's not fully condensated. It's impressive. Cigar cloud. Again, multiple storm chasers are on this thing. This is still... Man, this is an impressive area of circulation. Tornado still, again, in progress. This is going into Bellevue, Oklahoma. Your time is up, Bellevue. You need to get to your safe spot immediately. Again, on the ground, potentially strong tornado. There it is. Right here, northwest. This is going west, northwest of Bellevue. Bellevue, Oklahoma. If you live in Bellevue or north of Bellevue, Oklahoma, get to your safe spot immediately. This is a confirmed tornado now, still on the ground. Live storm chaser footage has it. I do see it on the ground. This tree's in the way now. It's not great. Ooh. It's very weird couplet there, but we're gonna have to watch that carefully here. Just gonna keep. And this is a strong tornado for sure. Cone tornado on the ground. Not fully condensated, but you don't need full condensate for it to be on the ground. So still a little reflectivity hole there, but again, tornado still on the ground. It's not fully condensated, but PDS tornado warnings, or sorry, not PDS. I'm sorry, regular tornado warning still in effect here. This is still heading northeast. Strong couplet. Here's the outflow winds. Here's the inflow winds. Like, yep. New tornado warning. Sapulpa, Sand Springs, southwest, west and southwest Tulsa metro area. You're gonna have to get to your safe spot immediately. This is still on the ground. Cone tornado. This is gonna go right into Tulsa. This thing might attempt to recycle. It is currently trying to consume. It is currently trying to consume these storms nearby as well. Multiple storm chasers see it on the ground. This is again very large cone was reported on the ground. Still is on the ground. I'm gonna go and kind of swap around storm chasers on my right real quick and get other views on this thing. But again, this is still gonna be very, very close to Bellevue, Oklahoma. It may just barely miss to the north. Let's see here. Okay, there it is. Yeah, here's the couplet. It is a little weaker now, which is good. Very, very good. Let's go to debris again. See some scattered debris. It did appear to hit something. It did appear to hit something. There's still a funnel cloud. It is a little weaker. Storm Chaser is right on top of it. It is looking like it is starting to rope out a little bit. It's nowhere near as impressive as it was like 5-10 minutes ago. Still, tornado warned, could still be on the ground. It is a tornado regardless. Lowest level, centermost point of the house. Do not go outside and look at this thing. Get to your safe spot immediately. And again, this is kind of starting to slowly weaken a bit. Still a good couplet though, so this tornado could attempt to come back, but did appear like there may have been some damage. There was some debris, maybe a couple homes or ranches in the area. And this was Storm Chaser confirmed. I saw it live on a Storm Chaser's live stream on the Radar Omega app. Unfortunately, I can't show it without his permission, but power flashes. So this tornado is still very much on the ground, moving northeast. There was just power flashes on Storm Chaser's live shots. I saw that. I was watching this thing from birth, and it's still ongoing. It's been on the ground 5-10 minutes, still ongoing. It is completely rain wrapped now. This tornado is completely rain wrapped. You will not see it coming. You can see it back here. This is wrapping rain curtains around the tornado. Still on the ground. Strong couplet now here, crossing Oklahoma Highway 48. This is going up towards 33. More power flashes. This thing's going towards north 3730 road, and this is still continuing off to the northeast. Again, it might cross I-44, and if this storm could keep its act together, it can go right through. It can go right through the Tulsa area for sure. This is already entering the Tulsa metro. Again, this is a potentially tornado still on the ground. It may have been a strong tornado a while ago. Let's go ahead and go back out here to these storms in the eastern and southeastern Oklahoma City metro. It does look like this storm's trying to merge these two storms. Watching the southern end here, looking for any appendages or any hook echoes. And it's still on the ground. It is rain wrapped. You're not going to see it very well at all. Do not go outside to try to view this thing. Here it is back here, and let's see what it's trying to do here. So go back to the last 14 frames. Now this is still heading to the northeast. Tornado still on the ground. There was just some more power flashes. The debris is gone, so this tornado is weakening down a little bit. But again, this is heading right for Tulsa. This isn't good. This is trying to go for beeline it for Tulsa. So Pulpa. Let's see here. Let's go see here. Right now, the tornado is about another. Again, couplet's still pretty strong. This thing is currently about 25 miles southwest. Rope tornado. So yeah, this is definitely trying to parallel I-44. This thing could go right into southwestern western Tulsa, even downtown. And this thing is Watsy, Sand Springs. Watch the storm. This is a rope tornado. It's been on the ground the past 5-10 minutes, maybe even longer. Rope tornado back on the ground. It is no longer as rain wrapped as it was a moment ago. But do not leave your home's lowest level, centermost point of your house. Tulsa, Sand Springs, Watsy, Lefko Hill, Tulsa International Airport. This is a multi-vortex rope tornado now. Still ongoing. Full condensate to the ground once again. This is still the same tornado that touched down back just northwest of Bristow. And you can see the real evolution here. It may have been a strong tornado at one point, caused some damage. Still on the ground. This thing is still moving well to the northeast again. Man, right here, did some damage back here. And tornado is still ongoing on the ground. This is a weaker rope. It is not as strong as it was earlier. But that does not mean you can leave your safe spot. This thing can strengthen pretty quickly. It is in a very favorable environment. So definitely stay in your safe spot. Again, this is the only tornado warning currently in the United States. It looks like these storms are starting back here in Oklahoma City, eastern Oklahoma City. These storms are starting to back up here from southern Cushing into Chandler. This is still more of a cluster, of an unorganized cluster. Unless these things more separate or get their act together, they're not going to do much. But here, there is a very clear hook echo still down here. This is going to go towards Maud and Seminole. Maud, Seminole, Oklahoma. You might want to keep an eye on the storm as well. Does have a mesocyclone with it, developing mesocyclone, and this is also entering that favorable environment for storms and for tornadoes and large hail. And tornado is still on the ground. It's currently a rope tornado, not fully condensated, but it is on the ground. So let's see what this is doing here. Might try to occlude here. Yeah, this is still a tornado. Still likely on the ground. Do not leave your safe place at all. Owasso, Tulsa, Sand Springs, Sapulpa, Jenks, Broken Arrow. You guys are in this path, especially Tulsa and Sand Springs. West, northwest, and southwest. This thing's gonna actually keep going northeast. So Sand Springs. So this could be the west and northwest Tulsa metro area. You have to get in your safe spot immediately. Tornado is still visible at the moment. It may not be all the way to the ground anymore, but we still need to watch this storm very, very closely. Again, ongoing tornado. Live storm chaser footage. I've been with it here the entire time too. There's the tornado marker now. Report time northwest of Bristow, Oklahoma. This could be storm chaser, technically storm chaser reported. Okay, the tornado may have lifted, but it's still, this circulation is still strong and could still be strong enough to drop the tornado back down. So again, still take your tornado precautions if you are in Sand Springs or in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This thing, incredible tornado. I watched it from birth to death on a Storm Chasers footage shot, live stream there too. This thing spawned just northwest of Bristow, Oklahoma, continued off to the northeast, and this is going to continue towards the Tulsa metro. If you know anybody up near Tulsa, any friends, family, tell them to get ready to take their tornado precautions. This thing is trying to occlude, so this old tornado may have lifted, but we are still looking at a decent couplet here, so that's gonna be close. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on. Just gonna put on the track line here. Okay, here's that area. This might miss downtown Tulsa barely to the west and northwest. Sand Springs, you are most definitely gonna have to watch this. Lotsy, Oklahoma as well. Just this area, I think it is. Yeah. Again, right now this is still it's pretty decent area of circulation. This supercell is trying to stay by itself. It is starting to struggle just a bit here, though, with some other storms and supercells taking off now. And right now, this is the main area. This is going to range from eastern Oklahoma City up towards Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Right now, this is the only big weather. So these are the bigger supercells right now in the United States. This is the main concern. Pretty sure everything is, yeah, Michigan, Oklahoma, Michigan, Oklahoma, yeah. And we're gonna have to keep a very close eye on this again. Keeps alerting me. Back here, this is where your tornado is gonna be. Just crossing Highway 33. Let's see here. Again, there's no debris right now. There was an area of debris back here northwest of Bristow, very, very close to Bellevue. So there's definitely some homes and ranches, something out here that this tornado hit. So I'm going to see if I can get any pictures from that. But again, this circulation is still ongoing. This started way out here near Stroud. Technically, probably earlier than that. Down here towards Sparks. And it's been ongoing for several miles. Let's go ahead and actually see if I can... Yeah, almost 40 miles so far. This circulation has been going on for almost 40 miles and produced one, potentially two tornadoes. It looked like one tornado, and that was northwest of Bristow, and that started heading northeast, and it looked like a strong tornado. At one point, had very powerful inflow winds. It looks like we're not done though. There may have been some embedded rotation out here again near Stroud. Watching that closely as well. Supercell's starting to disorganize a little bit, so we'll come back to that here in just a moment. Again, Tulsa, get ready to get to your safe spot. Down here, though, yeah, I'll get a little weird. This supercell looks like it's trying to get its act together, trying to merge with that one up over Shawnee. And I was trying to develop a meso, trying to develop something here. We're gonna watch this. Again, let's go ahead and double check down here in southern southwestern Oklahoma. There's nothing. There's a couple little cells trying to take off there. Let's go ahead and go further south into Texas and the Dallas area. There is a couple cells near Graham, Texas. Watching those carefully as well. Let's go ahead and go back up here to the Tulsa storm. Is what we're going to call this. And right now, again, let's go ahead and go to circulation again. This has occluded a little bit. It has kind of tried to occlude at least. Still has a decent, at least somewhat decent couplet with it. The main area of concern is currently about 15 miles southwest of Sand Springs. This is going to be the western Tulsa area, Tulsa, Oklahoma. And again, in case you guys are just tuning in from earlier, there was a tornado on the ground. Storm Chaser live footage captured it north of Bristow, Oklahoma. It was a large cone tornado. Definitely did some form of damage. There was a debris signature with it. And okay, it looks like a new hook trying to form. Let's go ahead and storm it to velocity. We're gonna have to watch what's going on back here. We're gonna have to watch this because this. It's some storm damage a little bit, but again, Tulsa, get ready for the storm. Sand Springs, Lotsey, Oklahoma. You guys are gonna have to really get ready for the storm and a new thunderstorm warning. Let's just issue back up here. Right now, these kind of bigger cells over here behind this main big one near Tulsa, that is kind of starting to shrivel, weaken out a little bit. These are going into more of a spent area. So, but for sure, it looks like still a somewhat decent hook still back there. I can maybe see a little bit of a hook in here. And here's the inflow winds, here's the outflow. Your tornado, if it's even on the ground, is going to be right here. Oh, that's going to be annoying a little bit. Can't see her. Oh. It's still trying here. Okay, this is still rotating. It has a mesocyclone with it. Hook trying to come back out now. However, it is starting to kind of mingle with these cells behind it. That could help kill off this storm, but I can't necessarily 100% guarantee that. Again, here's the hook. Here's the most dangerous part of the storm. Oh yeah, look at that. Maybe a new developing mesocyclone in the back. It's kind of weird to see, but could be a new developing area of spin. This storm did just recycle recently. So, you're going to have to watch that again here. Yeah, in case you guys are just tuning into the live stream, there was a tornado while back earlier, 20-30 minutes ago, down near Bristow, Oklahoma, down to the southwest. Was Did appear to be a strong tornado. It started as a cone, and it kept going for about 10-15 minutes on the ground. It did produce some damage. There was a debris signature, trees, power lines. There was power flashes. So there's something a little freaky going on back here too. Let's go ahead and lapse this.
Where did that storm in Chickasha go?
It evaporated. It's gone. Back here, toward Chickasha, it was getting stronger, and by the time it reached down here in this area, it started to weaken and very quickly collapsed.
Because we got pretty much clear skies out there.
Yeah, everything is shifted off to the east-northeast now.
Wait, then why are you live streaming?
It'll be coming Tulsa's problem.
Yep.
Are you gonna? Well,
It kind of recycled. It's trying to recycle.
Nick, so are you not gonna stream as much then?
I'm gonna keep streaming for a while, but probably for another hour or so. But again, these storms are still storm right here. Entering the Tulsa area still very dangerous now. Tornado not on the ground yet. At least doesn't look like it just yet, but still watching this storm regardless, because it's trying to separate itself, trying to stay by itself, but it does appear to be trying to undergo a merger, or trying to avoid these storms, really, but look at this, trying to little bridge connecting the supercell to the much larger blob out to the west. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Alright, I'll be out in a minute. Again, here, this is a brand new Supercell mod. This is going up towards Seminole. This storm is finally starting to get its act together. There does appear to be a hook developing now. Definitely some strong shear. There it is. Back up here. So at Seminole, Oklahoma, you're going to have to watch the storm very closely as well. Just watch it as it evolves and kind of eats up this cell up here to the north, trying to merge it into this stronger one. This is, again, still going into a more favorable environment. So let's go ahead and zoom out here. Right now, let's go into this here. Alright, pretty much in this area, and to the northeast. Let's go and try to make this look a little nicer. This is pretty much the new tornado zone, at least for the next hour or so. These storms are still moving northeast, and this cell right now near Seminole is starting to get its act together. It does have a hook with it. It's stronger mesocyclone. So this might be a problem for sure, especially as it gets closer to a heavier populated area such as Seminole. And here it is back here. Right now it's still a little weak, on the weaker side, but does have that hook to it. And yeah, Earlsboro, and Seminole. You guys are gonna have to really keep an eye on that storm as well. Up here until this storm might be screwed.
Dinner! You too, Nicholas.
I will. Yeah, here. Circulation now. This does appear to be still getting stronger. This is actually starting out stronger. This is kind of hook. Still same area of circulation, but it is just not as strong as it was before. It looks like it might be trying to come back. There's a little hook here. Hook is trying to come back. So if there is a tornado, it's going to be back up here. And still watching the cell out here as well. For any potential tornadic activity. It might be kind of embedded back here. What is going on? Oh, just that's screaming at me for Okay, you can hear Tulsa here. It is a hook trying to come back. Now circulation area spin. Here it is. This could be producing again. It is rain wrapped, so you're not going to be able to see it. Go ahead. Okay, this is going to be rain wrapped. It is. If it is on the ground, it is rain wrapped. So you will not be able to see it. Again, Sand Springs, Watsy, Oklahoma. Get to your safe spot immediately. This is trying to spin back up into another potential tornado, another potentially developing tornado now. Again, Watsy, Sand Springs, Tulsa. Get ready for this. This is going to be potentially another developing tornado. It is trying to get its act back together. Has gotten a little tighter, a little stronger. But if this does touch the ground, if this does touch the ground again, you're not going to see it. Real quick, let's go back to this southern storm. Gonna get real close to Seminole. Yeah, got some of these little rain, heavier rain, maybe even some hail back there. Yeah, strengthening supercell. This is gonna be the southeast Oklahoma City area, metro. Sorry, and yeah, look at that, nice big supercell. Trying to ongoing, and this is gonna continue off to the northeast, like everything else is. Let's go ahead and close in here. Here's that little hook trying to maybe collude again. For the most part, it doesn't look like there is a tornado on the ground yet. But yeah, this thing is just... Yeah, this thing, if this is on the ground, this is gonna be pretty bad. What did I just do? Okay, there we go. Again, area circulation, this is currently about 10 miles southwest of Sand Springs, Oklahoma. Still moving to the northeast. Let's go ahead and check here on Johnny as well. Yeah. Seminole. So that's a little hook here for Seminole, but for the most part, does still on the weaker side. So here in just a couple of minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and go out for a minute, get me some dinner, and then come back. Still watching the storm here too. Getting pretty close to Seminole. Uh, this starts trying to get its act together again. Decent couplet here. Still a wall cloud back there in the storm chaser shot. This is still trying to develop. Could be trying to develop a tornado right here. Again, this is closing in on Sand Springs. Jeez. This is going into Tulsa County now. Still a potentially a developing super tornado, potentially south of Watsy, near Sand Springs. This is going to continue up near Tulsa. So still watching quite a bit of these storms. Hey, look at that. Still, it's kind of unorganized. It looked better earlier, but yeah, this is a good thing to see there. Let's go up here towards Tulsa again. Again, we're gonna have to keep an eye on this thing back here too. I mean, this is already in a spent atmosphere. This thing is chugging up all that fuel from this particular supercell or cluster. Let's go ahead and go back down here. And still saying it. observe, but let's see here. Still way back in. And it's still kind of. Let's see, it's good debris. No debris signature at the moment, but the supercell might be getting interfered with by this big one to the southwest. So that is the case. That can seriously diminish the tornado risk with this supercell going towards Sand Springs and Tulsa. What's this supercell up here? Southeast Kansas. There is this storm up here in southeast Nebraska that is going up now as well. Couple storms actually. Yeah, these are all going up now as well. Definitely some supercells developing up there in southeastern Nebraska. Let's go ahead and go back down here to Tulsa storm. This does appear to be getting interfered with the southwestern storm, so that is good. So if this does get interfered with and it does die, that's going to be good. There's tornado possible tag with the storm down here now. Yeah, see that little hook right here on the backside? Might be too much outflow with it now, though. Still gonna have to watch that. And up here in Tulsa, still watching this supercell for sure. My friends are about to die. That's always fun. Where's my headphones? There they are. And this thing is probably going to get interfered with and possibly even die as it continues off to the northeast. Did quickly recycle. You can still barely see that hook back up in there. That's probably going to die off. And this tornado, first tornado of the day in Oklahoma, back here north of Bristow. However, that wasn't the only tornadoes in the nation. If we go back up here, just gonna go to a random radar site here. Some ongoing storms here. I believe it was this storm, but there was a couple of tornadoes out here somewhere in the South Bend. But yeah, right now some ongoing storms up here. Let's see what this is yelling at me for. I was just updated. It has been upgraded to, or downgraded to radar indicator, so definitely no tornado on the ground anymore. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. That still very much develop into a tornado, though, so. Let's go ahead and see this here. Alright. Velocity trying, almost, yeah, Velocity's trying to come back, but might have too much outflow now. 50, 50. Yeah, about 50 mile per hour outflow now. This could still be trying to come back, and this might be getting nudged from back here. Look at that almost classic supercell shape. Yeah, I know. Stop screaming at me. It's just interesting setup right now. Watching these storms up here as well. These are still in a pretty favorable environment as well. Back here, you can see the almost classic supercell shape back here. Screaming Eagle, you got the beak and the wings. Let's go ahead and see this here again. Hey, stop screaming at me, I know. And then here's that, potentially another developing tornado now. This is heading up towards Sand Springs. Again, this may not be a tornado on the ground, but it is trying to get its act back together. It is trying to spin. It has been spinning, been rotating for a while. I can see that hook echo still. trying to stay caught up right here. Classic supercell shape. Still going towards Tulsa. It is trying to wrap back up, and I think some of these storms back here are an influence in getting this thing back together. Look at that. This isn't on the ground already. I'd be... Oh, man, this is looking more and more interesting. Do you want to go ahead and make sure my microphone's... Yep, still on. Good, good, good. How long is this going on for, actually? Hour 15 minutes. Interesting. Let's go back down to velocity here. Still looking back here. This is going towards Lotsey and Sand Springs, Oklahoma. Watching that general area, so for any potential tornado producer. This thing has produced a tornado earlier this afternoon. Pretty damn close to... Let's go back over and look at it. Just north of Bristow, Oklahoma, back here. Went for about 25-ish minutes before roping out. Just going to take another look at the back. Look at that. That is a mean supercell. Oh, it's losing its classic shape, though. Still a pretty visible hook back here watching this area for tornado development. Velocity isn't updated yet. This is going up towards pretty close to Sand Springs, Oklahoma. If you have relatives, family there, tell them to get to the lowest level, centermost point of their house. This is trying to spin up and develop another tornado. Right now, it is struggling, which is good. Struggling just a little bit, which is good. What a velocity here. Yeah, still trying, still tight. Still tight enough to get a tornado. It's gonna be wrapped around in rain, though. Still radar indicated, still screaming at me. Definitely still tight enough to get that tornado warning. And again, this is likely getting influenced by these storms further out west. This thing could potentially get clobbered and killed by this back here. Let's go down south. Go ahead and check up on this storm down here. Looks a little... Yeah, somewhere up in there. Okay, brand new tornado warning. This is going to be for downtown Tulsa, Sand Springs, Lefko Hill, Turley, Sperry, just wet. Anyways, right now west of Owasso, near Sperry, Turley, just north and northwest of Tulsa, Sand Springs. Brand new tornado warning has been issued, and this is the reason why right here. It's just trying to get its act together. It is tight enough to keep that tornado warning. Still watching it. Look at this here. Nope, let me pause this, please. There is this kind of cell down here over Tulsa. And, I'll be right back. In case my brother walks in. I'll make sure